All right, let's talk
Absolutely.
about another player that should deserve as much respect as Rafa has had, and that's Novak Djokovic. He comes into this tournament playing the. Let's face it, he's having the worst year of his career. He's never won, hasn't won a tournament this year. He loses early in a lead up 250 coming into it to Marshak. Wins today in straight sets, but still not looking great. And on the opposite end, Jannik Sinner looking great. Just your thoughts on both of those two guys.
You know, I think I had mentioned it last week talking about Novak. He hadn't won a bunch of matches really, didn't win any tournaments, lost the opener in Geneva last week. I still thought he was the favorite before the tournament started. I was like, he'll play his way in, he'll look great.
Yep.
But after watching him today, I know he won in 3 sets, but I don't think he looked particularly great. And now I'm worried about him. Now I don't see him as one of the top 2 or 3 favorites. He just looked a little off. He looked a little slow. Mentally, he kind of looked frustrated at times. And so if he's going to win this tournament, he's got a week here to kind of play 2 or 3 matches and figure out a way to lock in with his game mentally or whatever's going on. But, at the moment, he's got some things to figure out in his mind. And then on the flip side, like you said, Sinner's only played 1 match. He played Chris Eubanks, who's a American, big serve, big ground strokes, tough guy to play, but took care of him in 3 sets. And Sinner looks good. Sinner's the best player in the world, I think, right now in 2024. And he's coming in with confidence. He's he could be the guy to beat at the moment at the French Open.
Yeah, I mean, listen, someone asked me yesterday, who do you think's going to win? And honestly, I don't know. It's the first time I can say in the men's, I really don't know who's going to win. Look, Sinner is not super loves the clay. He plays very well on it because he plays well on every surface. But, and Alcaraz a little bit injured coming in here, a little bit unknown. How's he going to do? He did look very good, though, yesterday, or the day before. But I tell you what, I don't know. I agree. I don't think Novak looked well. He did not look good today at all. He's got a whole entire new camp, the new coaching. I don't even know who's coaching him right now. His hitting partners now, his manager. It's like managers are gone. His coaching crew are gone. You look up to his box and you're like, who are these guys? So, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of questions certainly to be answered for Novak over the next few days. But as we all know, if he gets into the second set, if he gets into the second week, there's no question that he's probably goes in as the favorite if he gets there because he just knows how to do it. What, 24 times? Come on, ridiculous.
Right, exactly. But the bigger story, kind of like you said, like on the men's side, I don't know who to pick at this point. It's 10 to 15 guys. I wouldn't be surprised if the guy, seated between 10 and 20 kind of has like a breakout tournament and wins the French Open. It's such an open field right now on the men's side, which we haven't had in honestly 20 years.
Yeah. And, Sinner and Alcaraz are in the same half. So, he doesn't have to take out both of those guys. And we know how that was when it was like Rafa and Novak or Rafa and Roger. One of them had to, beat each other up to get to the final. So that's what's going to happen.
Big difference.
And, arguably you could say that Alcaraz and Sinner are the 2 favorites, really just based on the year that they have. And of course, how well they play on clay, especially Alcaraz.